May 6th, a sunny day in contrast to the gray skies of yesterday. Oh, okay, so they, like, started over in the Persona 3 episode. They had a bit in their epilogue where it said, like, May 6th, and it was all of them together or whatever. So this, the Persona 4 cast didn't have an equivalent like that, so now they get that equivalent. I see, that's nice. Even though this is the last day of Golden Week, the Junes food court seems pretty quiet. Normally it would be even more crowded than usual, but the reason it's empty is obvious at a glance. The people fled into the store like a receding tide, afraid of the bizarre crew who just showed up. This includes a man covered by not much except a cape. Oh, it's all of 3 and 4 together, okay. Except a cape, a costumed hero, a woman in thick fur despite the summer heat, and 2 robots.
Well, it looks like the place is all ours. Is management gonna be okay with this?
It's usually more crowded. My dad's gonna kill me if he finds out about this. Wait, is this my fault?
Even Yosuke seems at his wit's end, and he answers Junpei-san. Teddy's in his usual costume rather than normal clothes, but thanks to the idiosyncrasies of the Shadow Operatives, he doesn't stand out much at all. After the night we solved that case, we decided to take this opportunity to throw a celebration party with everyone. I don't know the details of how it got started, but since Labris wanted it to be at some place bustling, Yosuke took the bold step of deciding to hold it here. What I want to know is, how did it not occur to him that this would happen?
Well then, it's a great day out and...
That's so played out, Yosuke-senpai.
Just hurry up and get things started. I'm starving. No, I give up. You do it, partner.
Me?
In addition to our usual members, the Shadow Operatives joining in has made our group pretty big, and Yosuke gives up as everyone stares at him amidst catcalls. Oh well, if someone falls, then another will follow them up. That's how our investigation team rolls, after all.
Okay, here goes. 1, 2...
Good job, everyone.
The modest party kicks off with a toast. No one must have gotten much sleep last night, but they're all having fun chatting. Some are reuniting with friends they haven't seen in a while, and others are meeting new people for the first time.
My, it's hot today. Yuka-chan, aren't you hot in that costume? You could unzip the suit just a little bit.
Whoa, hey! Don't touch that!
Are you hot, Teddy? I'll open up your zipper for you. Here we go.
Labby-chan, it doesn't open that way! No!
Huh? It came off.
Ah! The pretty boy within can't come out now!
Speaking of pretty boys, that definitely applies to Ken-kun. He's got, like, this natural aura around him.
I think you're right. He seems like someone you just can't resist looking after. Did someone say my name?
Run, Ken! Run!
Wow, you're right. His skin is clearer than the average girl's, too.
Huh? What?
Ken, escape!
You're after my position as pretty boy, aren't you, Ken? I won't let you get away with this!
I continue to hate Teddy.
I knew I should have bought a change of clothes. I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. May as well put on my mask since that actually might help. Wait, huh? Where's my mask? Akihiko-san! That looks perfect on you!
Interesting. It really limits your field of vision. If I wear it during my training, it'll really help for low visibility situations.
I love Akihiko, man. Love him.
What kind of situations are those? People will call the police on you if you train in that.
Whoa! It looks surprisingly good on you, Master. You look like a comic book hero.
It seems they have a good master-disciple relationship going.
Wow, you're an engineering student, Fukusan? I'm hopeless at math, so I really admire girls who are strong in the sciences.
It's nothing really. You can be good at it too once you get the hang of it.
Hey, what do engineering students do anyway? Do you know, Yukiko?
They engineer stuff. Are you stupid?
Maybe they do experiments. You know, like adding secret ingredients to dishes.
You're both stupid.
So that was an experiment.
What kind of guy do you go for, Mitsuru-san? Are you engaged or something?
Respect to my man. Shoot your shot. You gotta take a chance when it comes to a woman like Mitsuru.
Me? I did have someone like that in the past. But all I can focus on right now are my missions.
Is she talking about the Persona 3 protagonist, or is she talking about that moment where, like, I remember near the end of Mitsuru's social link, she was, like, engaged to someone for a very brief period, but then she, like, cut it off, I think?
Whoa, you got guts taking a shot at Mitsuru-senpai and all this chaos, kid. She's a tough one, so be prepared.
Respect.
What? You're
so funny, Junpei-san. I think you might be one of the top 2 funniest people I know.
The other one has to be Kanji, surely.
What's this? Is the lovely Rosette actually complimenting me?
She's not complimenting you at all. So who's the other one?
The way that Junpei said me at the end there was so good, dude.
Why are you all looking at me for? Kind of rude, don't you think?
I think you're a funny guy, Yosuke.
Hey, Yukiko-senpai. Can I pet him now, too?
I love Kanji!
He says he wants to stay here a bit longer. Right, Gangoromaru?
What?
At least learn his actual name.
How dare you disrespect Teddy? I will end you. Or not Teddy. How dare you disrespect Koromaru?
You understood that?
I was still angry at Teddy existing, so I said Teddy's name on instinct. She said, you know what it was? Is because she said a stupid name, I was thinking of Teddy. Like, what, are you nicknaming stuff stupid like Teddy does now, too?
That's why there are some cases where one can't help but to take drastic action.
I see. Impressive, Naoto-san. You really live up to the Shirogane name.
Well, it's a bit of a dirty tactic, but in certain pressing circumstances...
Impressive. Pressing? Naoto-san, was that a pun just now? It's well over the phoneeme threshold.
Huh? Of course not. It was just a coincidence.
No more puns. We've been fighting all throughout Golden Week, and we're only just now getting a moment to catch our breaths. The party goes on with the usual drift from topic to topic. I eventually notice that Labris has stepped away from everyone to stand alone in the corner of the food court, so I go talk to her.
What's the matter, Labris?
Oh, I was just looking out at the town. I didn't get a really good look at it the other day, so I want to take it in as much as I can now.
Labris gazes past the fence into the distance. The area around here is just an ordinary country town. It's hard to think that there's anything novel about it. But this is Labris, who's been asleep for over 10 years. Everything she sees must be fresh and new to her.
What do you see?
Lots of things. There's tons of people, everyone living their life to the fullest. Hey, Yukon. Thanks for everything.
Labris suddenly bows formally to me. Did we do something? Is she just thanking us for helping her out?
It was you who helped us out this time, Labris. We're even now.
But Labris slowly shakes her head. I guess that wasn't what she meant. So, what then? I can't think of anything else she could be thanking us for.
No, that's not what I meant. I slept for so long that everything's a first for me. Like having a celebration party with so many folks.
Huh. Well, are you enjoying it?
For sure. Everyone seems like they're having fun, so that makes me happy. And there's something I figured out, too. You guys and all them Shadow Operatives might not be together all the time, but that don't matter.
Labris and I look back towards the group. There's no investigation team or Shadow Operatives anymore. Only a cheerful time shared between friends. The bonds we forged won't disappear, no matter how far apart we may be. That's something I learned from Mitsuru-san and her people. They all went their separate ways, but they reunited here even after quite some time because of this case. I hope our investigation team will be like them from now on. I think we have it in us. What happened over the last day was our first step towards that goal.
I agree, but doesn't the same go for us, since we got to meet during Golden Week?
Man, Labris is great.
You're right. We promised to meet again, and though that was literally just the other day, here I am again. It was tough, but fun, too. That's why I want to thank you.
I could say the same to you.
A smile naturally forms on both our faces. After Labris has a good laugh, she looks straight at me.
I'm sure Shokun will be okay. He might have lived all alone, without anyone to talk to, but we're there for him now.
Yeah, Sho's journey is just getting started. We can change as much as we want by learning from other people.
You got that right.
Labris mumbles to herself and looks into the distance once again. Her expression is bright. It's like she really is human. And I have no doubts that Sho can make just as dramatic a transformation.
I'm gonna do my best, too.
It's truly a wonderful day out. The sun's risen high up in the sky, casting strong shadows on the rooftop. The clear blue skies of Inaba look as though they're blessing our futures. The end. Any last second credits? Yep, gotta go through credits one more time. This is the end, chat. That should be all of it. That was a really nice ending there. I'm still not a huge fan of Minazuki apparently no longer existing and Sho just being on his own. I much prefer if he and Minazuki were still together, so kind of hate that. But that aside, overall, really good ending. Really good ending bit there. Really enjoyed it. Getting to see all the characters there together at the end was really nice. All of the epilogues were really, really well done. I enjoyed that. Getting to see those last moments with the characters and those really nice background images with all of them. Good stuff. Really good stuff. So, yeah. Overall, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, coming from someone who's not a big fan of fighting games, gets my stamp of approval. Great use of the characters, great introduction of Labris especially. Labris is just absolutely phenomenal. But also they did really well with Sho and Minazuki as well, I feel like. Kagutsuchi was a really interesting, like, final villain. Just overall good stuff. Only real complaints are, the structuring of the first Arena story was a little whack, and it was a little bloated with how much inner dialogue they had the characters do, but that, you know, minor stuff really at the end of the day. Overall, just Arena and Ultimax, really good stories, really great characters, good stuff, really fun. Also, the final boss sucked. Kagutsuchi, like, actually fighting him was terrible, I hated it. But Kagutsuchi, like, existing, like, how they did Kagutsuchi, I was super down for. Really interesting, great design. Awful gameplay, though, when fighting him. But, yeah. Man, I got that, like, right on the nose. We're coming up on 4 hours. We're gonna be a little shy of 4 hours here, but, that's pretty dang good. That'll be really good for me for rendering out the videos and all and making that work. But, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. I knew we'd be able to finish it by around 4 hours. I honestly thought we might get done closer to 3, but the Persona 3 epilogue was a bit longer than I expected it to be. It was like 40 minutes or something. Oh, great stuff. Great stuff. Great music, also, as always. Persona has phenomenal music. I think that version of Heartful Cry that plays during this is a remix for Arena. That's really good. The Arena OST that, like, plays during the, like, when General Teddy would show up, fantastic. Love it. Opening is really good. This ending here is pretty dang good. Pretty good. Favorite ultimate? My favorite ult is probably, I'm very biased in this, but probably Labris's. Labris and Shadow Labris both have really good ults. I really like Ken and Koromaru's being the light and the dark insta-kill merging together. That one's also very good. Mitsuru's obviously was pretty great. And, Kanji's is amazing. Kanji and Akihiko's are both amazing. Those are both really good. Did you hear Margaret's OST? They gave her an Ultimax. It's amazing. I don't know if I specifically heard Margaret's thing or not at any point, to be honest with you. But, those are my favorite ults right there. Labris probably number one, where she does the rapid use of the axe and then brings it down with her, extendo arm. Really great. Loved it. Good stuff. But yeah, Labris was also my favorite to play as. Again, I'm probably pretty biased in that. I've been playing as Labris a lot off screen because I've been, like I said earlier in the stream, I've been working on the Golden Arena stuff to get the Platinum Trophy. I'm going to get the Platinum Trophy in this game, I think, just because I really want it. I like getting Platinums, and it's a Persona game, so I want to do it. And also, it seems like getting the Platinum isn't that hard. It just takes a bit of time. I think the main hard thing is you have to do online stuff, but from what I looked up about the trophies, like the guide map, if you get someone else who has the game to, like, help you do it, like, you can, like, pretty much cheese the game to get it all done, basically. You don't have to, like, you don't have to actually do, like, really well and be good at the fighting game to get the online trophies. You just have to have someone else who's willing to help you get them. So, I'm gonna go out of my way to get the Platinum in this game. Really looking forward to it. So I'll be playing it on my own time for a while yet. I also really love all the art that came out of this game. All the art with the characters, like what we saw with Labris and the Persona 4 protag right there, and like at the end of the epilogues and stuff. And they thrown throughout the storylines as well. I really loved getting to see all that art. That was super great. Very good art. Very nice to see. Great stuff. It is so hot in my room. Is my air conditioner not on? I need to check the air here in a second.
This program was brought to you by
A New Journey.
Sponsors.
Yo, gold trophy, let's go. You love to see it. True ending done. I think we're finished. 100% complete, chat. 100% on all 4 of them. That is the end of the playthrough. My goal for the playthrough was to finish all of the story modes, and it is done. Great stuff. Great stuff. Overall, when it comes to normal arena, favorite story, Yosuke's probably my #1 story. Well, Labris's story is kind of linked with everyone's because it gives her backstory. Labris's is my #1 for sure, but in terms of story that actually went through the main storyline that had different versions throughout and, like, ended, like, had an ending to it instead of just leading into the other stories like Labris's did, Yosuke's my #1. Aigus's is very similar to Yosuke's, so it's also up there, and then Kanji's. Those were my 3, like, favorites for sure of the original arena. I like episode Persona 3 overall more than episode Persona 4, but I think they're both great. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Labris, one of the best Persona characters ever. Sho and Minazuki. Minazuki, really great. Sho, he cool. I didn't dislike him. I didn't love him, but he's good. He serves his purpose well. But yeah, overall, I really hate how he demonetized all my videos. But overall, we're all said and done. It's all good. I also really love that they used a lot of Labris in Ultimax. Like, they went hard on letting Labris be a part of it instead of her just being like a side bit to the main casts. I'm really glad they went hard on giving Labris a lot of stuff. Very pleased with that because I love her. She's great. But that'll do it. Yeah. For those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to try and catch future playthroughs live, Atlus Games or otherwise, link to my Twitch channel description. I'd love to see you there, or you can keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate support either way. There will, of course, be more Atlus Games on the channel in the future. Soul Hackers 2 is coming out in August, I believe. I'll be playing Soul Hackers 2 day of release when that comes out later in August this year. As far as Persona playthroughs go, I want to do a Redux of Persona 5 Royal. That will probably be happening in the not-too-distant future. I want to do that this year. I'd like to be able to do it over the summer, but with Xenoblade 3 and Digimon Survive both coming out at the end of July, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but I'd like to do that if I could. So, Persona 5 The Royal, a Redux playthrough will be happening at some point, because I really just want to play the game again. The Persona Q games are, like, the only spin-off games left other than Persona 4 Dancing that I haven't played yet. Those will definitely not happen this year. I plan on playing both of the Q games next year, and probably will do Persona 3 Portable sometime next year as well. I also want to redo Persona 4 Golden at some point on the channel, so, you know, tons of Persona stuff still in the future, both new and old, whenever Atlus releases more new games, and whenever I want to go back and play some of my favorites, or whatnot. So, definitely more Persona stuff in the future, so stick around for that if that's what you're into. And, yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough and supporting it. Thanks for being part of the journey with me. It was great fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Until next time, farewell.